significantly higher rate since he and I agreed upon a relationship. I mean, he is happier.
Aww.
It seemed like you two might make a good match.
I was not so certain. When I first presented this body to Jeff, he seemed aloof.
Really? What did Joker say?
He said I didn't have to conform to some feminine ideal in order to impress him. I then called him on his bullshit, and we then proceeded to talk. After your encouragement, his attitude exhibited signs of change. He said he was reluctant, but you convinced him to go for it.
I might have helped a little.
I see. Thank you for your support, Shepard. This is proving to be an illuminating experience.
I couldn't say Joker was stood up. It was a bit harsh.
You just introduced me as your personal assistance mech.
Yeah, well, it was the only way to get you inside.
But you know I am not one. Why deceive others?
You don't really want to introduce yourself as an AI with Reaper-based code. They would lynch you.
That would be an inefficient way to render me non-functional.
Well, yeah, it would. A lynching wouldn't do anything. There we go. So that's official. No, they're happy. It's all that matters. So where else to go? There's the memorial, and then I guess the Presidium. It seems that I actually missed this mission when I first came to Purgatory. Yeah, Code of the Ancients. It's no big deal. There's a few missions I missed out on. I also didn't go to the hospital. Oh well. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure I didn't do the Nimbus Cluster one. Which sucks. But it's fine, I can do it next session. I think next session I'm probably going to do Omega. Honestly. Yeah. Well, because it gives it, you know, a decent amount of time, and I'll have forgotten what happened. I've mostly forgot what happened anyway. I know that we meet up with a Turian, and that's about it.
Now arriving at Presidium Common.
But I should be able to get through Omega in a 2-hour session or so.
Elcos Combine Arsenal Supplies.
Oh, okay.
Please visit any of our Elcos Combine affiliate branches
Bloody
for
hell.
any and all personal needs.
Scientist. Scientist?
I think I know which project you mean. And I've got a Hesperia period statue in Bay D24.
Hey!
Commander Shepard, that's excellent news. I'll have it sent to that project right away. Thank you so much for your help.
Nice. Hesperia, yep. Easy enough. I'm just gonna make sure I constantly use quick saving. Just in case. Didn't I do Omega? No, because my game crashed. I just scrapped the session instead. So this session has mostly been what I did in that session, except I did things differently because I went to Jacob Taylor instead of doing Omega. What else can I do here? Can't remember who I can talk to. Liara, that's right. Because she sent a message saying she wanted to talk to...
You sure you don't want to do something a little more exciting?
I love this part of the Presidium. It reminds me of where I grew up.
Where's that?
Armali, back on Thessia. My mother and I lived beside a park. I spent hours there.
Doing what?
Reading, exploring, getting in trouble digging for ruins in the grass.
You're kidding.
I was very young.
Yeah, that's actually pretty cute.
No one else thought it was funny. Oh, the lecture my mother gave me. But she did buy me my first history book the next day. I miss her, Shepard.
Oh, you don't have to apologize. It really depends on, like, how I'm feeling, whether I scrap a session or keep it. That was one where I just decided to scrap it. Whereas the one before that, where it crashed right as we saved up Shotodina, that one I didn't mind keeping.
What was she like?
She was confident and kind. She loved to wear yellow. I thought she was the most beautiful woman in the world.
You'll be okay, Liara.
Maybe you're right. Thank you, Shepard. I feel better. I wish we could spend more time together like this. Just friends.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It'd be nice. And who knows? Maybe you'll settle down after this.
You don't really see me going into civilian life, do you?
No. But I guess that's one more reason we should keep in touch.
Someone to share a few secrets with now and then?
You got it.
Yay! As friends. I still only have eyes for one lady. I'm doing all that I can to avoid the advances of every other woman in this bloody game. They're all just incredibly thirsty. Wait, have I spoken to everybody here? Yeah. I can now go to the Memorial Hospital. So every time the game has a minor stutter, I just quick save. Just in case.
Vector status recognized. Please select a destination. One moment, please.
To the hospital. Oh yeah, I think I finished medical supplies too. Did I finish medical supplies? Except Diana. Wait, except Diana? What are you on about? Hey, I only flirted once. And I think that was fine.
Memorial Hospital.
It's fine to flirt, as long as the flirting doesn't lead to boning. Which I don't... well, it didn't. Jacob.
Hey, Shepard. I'm glad to see you. I know things are crazy right now.
Exactly. So you have to take the moments when you can.
Oh.
What's going on with the Crucible?
That project is crazy. Freaking huge. And all these brilliant minds are working night and day trying to figure it out. I wish you could see them. Heads down, piecing it together. It's something to see. We'll get this Crucible built, Shepard. And then, we'll win this thing. I feel it. Do you feel it?
Yeah, sure, I feel it. And I'm counting on you and everyone there. Get it done.
Believe it.
Oh yeah, I know. That's what I meant. I said I flirted with her once, but it didn't lead to boning, so it's fine.
It was interesting to meet Bryn. How is she?
She's great, actually. It's good to see her work without the distraction of having to worry about the colony.
And you and her?
We're having a baby, Shepard.
Wow.
Congrats!
Congratulations.
Yay!
Wasn't exactly planned, but I'm looking forward to it. I'm gonna be a better father than mine was. Do the whole thing right. It's,
One more thing to fight for.
You got that right. Bryn wants to name it after you.
Really?
Yeah. Shepard.
That's nice.
Yeah. I'm gonna talk her out of it. No offense.
None taken.
Good.
Okay, that was awkward.
So what's going on with you? You still like what you're doing?
Things are good. I'm good.
Still not tempted to come back to the Normandy?
Always tempted, Shepard. But no.
So, you working on the Crucible?
Don't get me wrong. I'm smart, but not that smart. Hackett keeps me busy, though.
How's he doing?
Holding up. If they make old guys any tougher than that, I'd like to see it.
I'm glad we had time to talk.
Me too. Gotta take the moments when you can. So true. And Shepard, thanks again for getting my people out alive.
Take care, Jacob.
You too, Shepard. I'm thinking about you out there. Stay safe.
You too. 2 more reputation. Fuck yeah. Yeah, I think I have that. There it is, Doctor.
I overheard
Aha!
what you said. I found this at a Cerberus station. A poison tailored to Turians.
Let me see. Yes, I think this is it. With these schematics, we should be able to come up with an antidote. Thank you. The General might pull through because of this.
Hey! Good ship. Nobody's in there. This is where Thane died. Nobody in there either. Alright. That announcement was mentioning Irune. I don't know why. Okay, so I think that's a rhythm. Oh, I never checked. Is there a metagel upgrade?
Welcome to Serta.
Nope.
Be safe.
Be safe. Alright.
Spectre status recognized. Please select a destination.
I try to remember where there's a thing.
One moment.
I know there's a
please.
fast travel thing from here. I just want to get back to the Normandy. I think I might try and do the missions that only require me going to a system and scanning a planet. Yeah, because I didn't do the Nimbus cluster, and I also didn't do... Oh, I can't remember what it was called. Code of the Ancients. Oh, that's one I can't do. Alright, never mind.
Now arriving at Presidium Commons.
Yeah, I should be able to do the Nimbus cluster, though. Because somehow it was something I missed. I must have just not gone back to the Nimbus cluster, and I don't know why. Because every time I've been to a system, I've fully explored everything and scanned everything. So I do not know what I did. Or what I missed. Ah, well. Trainer gonna... Oh!
Dr. Chakwas sent word that she'd like to speak with you down in the medbay.
Ah, that'll probably be a... Yeah. Met some old friends at Citadel Memorial. Oh. Shepard, after you left the refugee memorial, I met an old friend who was helping out colonists with logistics. She and her buddies are ex-Alliance pilots, damn good ones, who left the service to build a life on the frontier. They're homeless now, and when I told them about the forces being collected, they were eager to join. I've attached their contact information to forward to Hackett. Hopefully they can help. Thanks again for helping me through this. I'm feeling good. I think maybe I'll hit Purgatory. Next trip to the Citadel. Wanna join me for some drinks? Steve? Sure. Pretty sure that's where you can lock in.
Commander?
With, Cortez. I have looked up where you lock in with certain people, just so that I ensure that I don't do that. Yeah. I don't want to screw up the romance because the worst part is, if you choose the top right option, which is usually the Paragon option for everything, or it's like the nicer of the two options, then it's usually always the flirt. So it's like, if you want to be nice with every response, that just means you're a bloody flirt. You can't help but flirt with everybody. It sucks. It's because I'm so used to how it was in Mass Effect 1 and I think 2. The top right option was always like the Paragon response.
You always pull through, Commander. We've received the supplies from Tactus.
Everything good?
Indeed. We've acquired some very useful equipment. As such, I've been able to enhance the effectiveness of our Medigel delivery systems.
Oh.
I've also collated information that Liara may find of interest. Check with Cliff.
Ooh. Ooh, level up. Level 48. Efficiency increase. Who the hell are you? Why can I talk to you? Okay. That's the most random interaction I can have. And I've never noticed it before. I just press X and he salutes.
Thank you for the data packet. The results are available on the Information Network terminal.
Alright, so we have an upgrade I can get. Medbay surgery. This minor surgery will erase all scarring from your cybernetic implants. If you forego any cosmetic improvements, you will instead get a small boost to your overall health. Medbay surgery. Heal scar. I have no scars. What? Scars? I don't have none. Look, I'm perfect because I'm a paragon. Nothing new there either.
Hello, Shepard.
Okay. Yara has absolutely nothing to say as per usual. There we go, so that's mission finished. Yeah, now we can go to the galaxy map. So medical supplies is finished. We got Medigel efficiency. I don't really know what that does. Yeah, it'll be some kind of upgrade. There are mentions of the possibly meeting on the Citadel next time you're there. Already did that. Unless there's like 2 meetings I can do in a row or something. Right, Nimbus. Oh yeah, I didn't go to the Nimbus cluster because it's where the Asari colony is. That's right. Okay, never mind. Oops. Yeah, I'll go there then. I'm not gonna do the mission. Fingers crossed, it's not huge. Oh shit. Oh god, it's huge! No! Fucking Jesus, it's massive. Oh, why?
I found something.
Ooh, nice. Hey, is that 2 wreckages? So Sthenia, the most temperate planet in the solar system. Sthenia is a terrestrial world with a light atmosphere of nitrogen and argon. Asari from neighbouring Strategos, or Strategos, built mining operations around the southern pole after discovering mountains with veins of iridium and osmium. So wreckage number 1. 750. Okay, that was a waste. There's 4 things. Oh Jesus. Zostros. The dense atmosphere of nitrogen and carbon monoxide has turned Zostros into a hothouse of enormous windstorms that blow toxic gases non-stop. Its most valuable deposits are cobalt and polonium, which netted it the number 3 spot on a list of amazingly poisonous planets on your popular vid show, Your Awesome Galaxy. YAG. The Reapers appear to have destroyed the camera drones here as well as any scientific stations the Asari may have maintained. Is that another wreckage? Yes. Oh, they give so much fuel. It was worthless. Itis. The rock and ice planet Itis' position was ideal for collecting data on extrasolar activity. According to star charts, the Asari had a small VI-run system of satellites in geosynchronous orbit with the planet. This system broadcast the first warning that Reapers had come through the mass relay, and mangled metal around the planet indicates that the Reapers did not appreciate their presence being advertised. Oh, no worries, Smoker. Appreciate you stopping by. Have a good day. Well, good night, I guess. Not that one either. What the fuck? Strategos. Largely frozen ice except for liquid seas at the equator, Strategos has the coldest winters of any Asari colony, taking it down near the 2nd tier of habitability. Strategos' colonists are a hardy bunch, using the freezing winter months to test whether newcomers have what it takes to carve out a life on the planet. Strategos' colonists are fighting the Reapers in guerrilla warfare, their best resource being submarine vehicles that can slip under the sea ice to mask their heat. Unfortunately, these have not proven good tools for taking back population centres from the Reapers. As for now, the colonists will have to be satisfied with commando actions to harass their synthetic oppressors. There they are. Cool. One of them's a wreckage, I think. I kinda wish when it came to wreckages it didn't automatically take the fuel. It just asked, would you like to take the fuel, sort of thing. That would have been nicer. Intact Reaper weapon, eh? Ooh.
Reapers eluded.
Right, we'll go to Kalini first. I'll explore the entire system, but I'll stop off at Masana. Guess that's where I need to be. Oh shoot! Lemnia! As with Pania, Lemnia had mining facilities in orbit, remotely controlling machines on the planet's surface to recover Lemnia's highly valued transuranic elements. Unfortunately, the miners made no secret of their presence, and to find all traces of them and wipe them out, all the Reapers needed to do was access the extranet. So the Ithrone? Vast swathes of Ithrone's surface are covered in thick ash, spewed into the air by chains of volcanoes across the planet. Beneath this layer of soot, Ithrone has an iron core and significant levels of cobalt in its crust. Shoot.
Signal confirmed.
Hey! Oh god.
Faster than light jump successful.
So Pania, a rock planet exploited for minerals by robo-miners, Pania was named for an ancient mythological Asari hero. Her music was so stirring, the goddess Athame granted Pania anything her heart desired. Differing legends reflect the variety of hero cults of the time. In some stories she became the first ruler of Armali, while others claim Pania took to the stars with Athame herself. The robo-miners' orbital stations here have been destroyed. A number of life pods can be detected, but most are in the red, indicating that the oxygen ran out long ago. What? Oh, okay. 300 units of fuel! Oh dear. Woo.
Evasion successful.
That was close. So that's all that was in Kalini. Yeah, that repo is literally, like, glued to us. So I mean, I was lucky to get away. What the hell is this? So we have Harley. Harley is an orange dwarf star, the cool companion to... Is that Agio? A yellow-white F-class star that is the primary source of mass and light in the system. Oh. Carcosa. Was thought to be an actually occurring hothouse planet until an Asari expedition discovered palatial ruins on its barren surface. Likely the seat of an ancient city, the crumbling edifice dates back more than 2.7 million years. The only intact chamber appears to be a throne room overlooking a large depression believed to have once been an enormous lake. There is evidence that the people of Carcosa polluted their planet until it became uninhabitable, triggering a runaway greenhouse effect and spoiling the planet's fresh water supply. Research into the planet's long history will have to wait. Asari scientists evacuated when word of the Reaper attack reached the system, leaving behind data drones to explain their findings to anyone who survives.
I found something.
Hey! I hope that's the only thing on this, or in this planet. System, whatever. Library of Asha. Well, that's the thing we found from Nimbus. No, it was the side mission. And I would guess that the other asset is the wreckage that's in Pelion. Holy shoot. This place is big. So we have Violet, or Vilius, is a hydrogen methane ice giant drifting out in the frozen depths. Its orbit hosts rings of rock and ice as well as many moons, all drawn from what would otherwise be a secondary asteroid field similar to Sol's Kuiper Belt. Vilius is named for a trickster figure in Asari mythology, a crafty animal called a Manal, that seduced Asari maidens who then gave birth to hideously deformed offspring. In the tales, Vilius is caught and punished, but they serve as a warning to young Asari not to initiate a bond with anyone they cannot trust. Ah. So, Limetis is a desertified rock planet with a thin atmosphere of carbon dioxide and monoxide. The surface has water ice as well as occasional liquid water near volcanic areas. The planet has an abundant supply of zeolites, which the Asari use for water purification, as an ingredient in detergent and as a shielding material for disposal of radioactive waste. A small colony still maintains the mining equipment. Despite centuries of colonization, the Asari have developed Limetis at a modest pace. The planet shows no sign of resource exhaustion. We have Lessus. Medokos. Medokos is a medium-sized gas giant. Although its mass exceeds that of Jupiter, the planet is somewhat denser and thus smaller. A large number of moons. What's that? Planetismals? I don't know how you say that word. Planetesimals? I have no idea. And other detritus orbits... orbits Medokos, as its gravitational pull has cleared the neighbourhood of material that might otherwise form an asteroid belt. So what's the other planet? Aside from Lessus. We have Shastesia. A hydrogen helium gas giant, Shastesia is a twin to its more massive neighbour Medokos in more than one sense. The two are named for a semi-mythological pair of twins from Asari antiquity who ruled neighbouring city-states and had a lifelong dialogue about the best form of government. As the legend goes, Shastesia died before her vision of a democratic republic could be realized. Her sister Medicos then took up the cause, sacrificing personal power so that all free landowners in her city would have a voice, although historians doubt that the changes were entirely altruistic, pointing to uprisings that demanded representation. The development was a step forward towards modern Asari government. Right, finally, Lessus. So Lessus is an unpopular garden world with characteristics just outside of the comfort zone of its Asari population. Its gravity is a little too high, its disease a little too virulent, and the soil inhospitable for growing food. Further information is difficult to come by. The Asari government is uncharacteristically silent about Lessus. Normally a garden world settled so long ago would be highly populated, but little light pollution can be seen on Lessus's night side. I'm just double checking that I read that. Yeah, I did. Limitus. So here's Lessus. Can I not exit? I can't. Fine, I'll just exit from here. I want to go down to the med bay and just get an upgrade while I remember, because we got the Reaper weapon. No, not med bay, down to the crew deck. But yeah, because I got the Reaper weapon, I just want to make sure that I see what the upgrade actually is. I also want to double check the different bonus powers, because I'm curious if I've unlocked any new ones. Well, I know I've unlocked new ones, it's more the fact I don't know if I've unlocked another one from Javik, because I got Slam from him. So we have Carnage, Marksman, Inferno Grenade, Warp Ammo. Nah. Defense Matrix, Fortification, Armor Piercing. Deals massive damage with a biotic Body Slam. Yeah, no. I really want... It's the bloody ability that Arya has. It's essentially like a warp nuke. It's ridiculous. The damage it does is crazy, which is why I want it. Maybe after you beat Omega, she gives you access to it. That would be nice.
Dr. Tassoni found useful information in the data you recovered, Commander.
Okay.
It's good to see you.
Okay. There we go. Intact Reaper weapon. The barrel of this Reaper weapon can be dismantled for further study. If the miniaturized energy cells powering the gun systems are taken apart, it could lead to improvements in the damage a weapon can deal. However, an examination of its heat venting systems could, instead, provide the means to maximize thermal clip storage. Ammo capacity bonus. Ooh, that'd be nice. I think I'll go with that. The reason for that is so that my assault rifle will now have slightly more ammo. Yeah. I also need to remember that next time we go out on a mission, like a combat mission, I should redo the mods on my assault rifle, because I've picked up a new assault rifle magazine expansion. Yeah, it's like the second rank, I guess. Which means it's probably more potent. So instead of increasing the ammo capacity by 40%, it might increase it by like 60. Or 50. I don't really know how much it'll go up by. It could actually go 40, 60, 80, 100. If it caps out at rank 4. Perhaps. I also find the layout of the Normandy is strange in comparison to Mass Effect 2. Just a tad. Because you have to go all the way around to get to this, instead of just going through the back. But now that I think about it, I don't even remember where the elevator was in... Oh, the elevator was in the same spot. Yeah, you had to go through either side, and then you'd come into the back room. I can't remember if there was anything in here, was there? Nope. No, I just want to double check. Oh, go over my assets. I'm at 2337 now. So the Alliance Engineering Corps. Prothean data drives discovered by Sonax Industries have been turned over to Alliance engineers. The base of a Hesperia period statue is covered in Prothean writing. Translations have proven useful to engineers working on the Prothean device. What's the other thing then? Rogue fighter pilots. When humanity began to expand its borders, experienced pilots were needed to establish colonies in the uncharted reaches of space. Some Alliance personnel heeded the call, and these luckless men and women have since been driven out of their colonies by the invading Reapers. After speaking with Lieutenant Steve Cortez, a few of these highly skilled fighter pilots agreed to fly against the enemy to destroy their homes. Oh, good. Asari. So we have Asari science teams. Nothing new there. So Asari Cruiser Nefrane. The Asari Cruiser Nefrane is named for a lost city said to be buried in ice at Thessia's South Pole. The cruiser still carries scars from scores of Geth fighters it took on during the Battle of the Citadel in 2183. The crew refuses to have the scars removed, considering them marks of honor, and a reminder of how close they came to annihilation. Asari research ships. The Asari scientists in Orasoni had isolated themselves to prevent academic and corporate theft of their work. They've been researching new polymers, looking for material with high heat resistance and zero conductivity that is dirt cheap to produce. One of their prototype materials appears ideal for insulating the Crucible's venting chambers. Asari Cruiser Cybian. Cybian. So Cybian is an Asari Cruiser class warship. A mix-up during the cruiser's construction left it with an unusually large drive core, and engineers redesigned the ship around the excessive power source. The Cybian's unusually robust engines provide enough energy to generate kinetic barriers normally reserved for dreadnoughts. Asari engineers. The graceful soaring spires common to Asari architecture look deceptively delicate, but Thessia's palaces, universities and theatres have stood longer than most civilizations. Asari architectural engineers dispatched to the Crucible are testing the weapon's construction to make sure it can withstand tremendous amounts of pressure. If built improperly, stress could tear the Crucible in half upon activation. And we have the Crucible. Optimized ESO capacitors. A team of engineers working on the Normandy SR2 developed the theory behind this piece of equipment. Dreadnought-class drive capacitors use specialized ESO-based compounds to channel and store thermal energy with greater efficiency than previous designs. These capacitors were quickly incorporated into the design of the device found in the Prothean archives on Mars. Alright, and finally we have Turian. So the Turian 6th Fleet. Commander Shepard recovered a neurotoxin formula from a Cerberus lab, using it to make an antidote for a poisoned Turian general. Ta-da! We got everything. Woo! Not bad. Alright. So yeah, next session I'm pretty sure I'm gonna go for Omega. I might do the mission in this area first, and then do Omega, but probably gonna do Omega next session. More than likely, yeah. But regardless, that is going to be the end of this session. Thank you so much for watching, I hope you have enjoyed, and until next time, take care.